Hey guys, just wanted to make a little video. Um, Yesterday, I was out shooting some reloads on 223, see which load I wanted to go with. And I ended up going to a spot that I haven't been to in a very long time. I started shooting probably about 7 or 8 years ago. The last time I had been to this spot was before my son was born, so that's at least 5 years ago. And this is a spot where I don't think anybody else ever goes and shoots. So I'm fairly confident that all this brass I found is brass that I shot almost at least 5 years ago. I was walking the area and I was running across a lot of steel. I used to shoot a lot of steel before I started reloading. And you know, some cases on the floor were just looking a little bit different than your average steel cases. Kind of like this. I don't know how well you can see it, but it looks black. You know, when steel starts rusting, it starts taking on kind of that brown look. Sometimes you'll see the silver if it hasn't rusted too much. But these are just black. And I was confusing a lot of these for steel cases. You know, it looked odd enough to where I stopped and picked one up and picked another one up. And when I started turning them, I saw that right there. And I knew that was not rust. This is a brass casing. And to confirm it, maybe this is probably not the best example. No, not that one. Let's look for another one here. Black case. PPU head stamp. I know I saw a couple in here that were federal head stamps. That one doesn't look too black. I'll find one here. Nope. Here we go. Nice black casing there. Oh, great. Another PPU. We'll find one. And I guess I used to shoot a lot of that stuff. Let's try this one. I got a good feeling about this one. Federal. So the video I'm going to make today, I'm going to wet tumble these. I know there's a lot of discussion about wet tumbling with stainless steel pins. I personally love it. I'm amazed by it. I know some people are not sold on it. They still like doing the media tumbling with the corn cob and all that other stuff. But I mean, I've seen wet tumbling just do some amazing things. So my father-in-law actually brought this up. He wanted to see if this brass could be saved. I think it can. I'm actually looking forward to it. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to give these a wash. There's a lot of dirt in here. These are some pretty old cases. I'm going to just wash them off with just water and Dawn. Rinse them off real quick, maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to hand deprime them. And then I'm going to use my Frankfurt Arsenal wet tumbler. Probably about a 3-hour tumble, maybe less. There's not that many in here. You know what I'm going to do? I will go with a 1-hour tumble. I'll pull them out, see how they look. And if they need more, we'll do more. We'll go from there. But stay tuned. I'm going to go rinse these off in the tub. A little bit of soap. Just to make sure, you know, I'm not running any rocks and stuff through my hand primer. I'll be back in a bit. So here's what I'll be using. Dawn dish soap. I actually sat home and worked today, taking care of this little girl. She's not feeling too well, and that's proving to be quite the chore. But anyway, we're gonna drop a little bit of this Dawn in here. Well, I think that's good. That's probably more than enough. And now we're gonna go get some water in here. All right. Put a little bit of water in there. Not too much. Just want to get the water inside of the cases. Knock loose any dirt and rocks that might still be in there. I think that's good. I'll just pick this up. Just right there. Pump some of this water out. Oh yeah. That's some nasty stuff. I have to take advantage when my wife's not home to do stuff like this. She would not be too happy about me doing this in the cake bathtub. I tend to do this with all the brass that I pick up, no matter how dirty or clean it is. You know, just if you can work with something that's a little bit cleaner, why not take the 5 minutes to do it? So I'll keep working on this, and we'll come back here in a little bit. So we've given these a quick rinse. Still pretty black. You can see a little bit of that brass color coming through. So what I'm going to do next here is I'm going to be depriming these, and then once I've got all the 9mm sorted out and deprimed, I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the wet tumbler for a little while. Alright, and we're back. Got all our 9mm sorted out from the rest of the other stuff. Deprimed. You can see a little bit of the brass color coming through on that one. This is one of my reloads that I shot yesterday. So what I thought is I'm gonna end up putting in all these together. I mean, scientifically my brain's telling me no, but that way if some come out not quite as shiny as the other ones, we'll be able to tell. They'll both get the exact same tumble for the same amount of time, same ingredients and everything. Here's the rest of the stuff that we separated out. I did end up finding a couple of steel casings. My son was helping me pick up brass. So this is actually where you can see the difference. In case you ever run into this at the range. Can't probably see too well there. You'll see a little bit of the rust on the left there. Brass on the right. Out in the sun though, they do look very different. Okay, so let's go set up our tumbler. Okay, here's our Frankfurt Arsenal wet tumbler, our brass. Not a big load, but a little bit down in there, can't see it too well. Here is our stainless steel media. I'm gonna put the camera down here because this is a two-handed job getting these little guys, and they like to go everywhere. Got our media in there. Our brass is under there. Like I said, there's not a lot of brass. You can kind of see some of it there. Not a lot of brass in here, but it's all we have with that real dark finish. Next up in the process, we'll go with some Dawn dish soap. 1, 2, just like that. Our lemon shine. Usually what I like to do here is I will pour up a little bit on the palm of my hand here, not too much, and then just stick it in. A lot of respect for you guys that are able to make some of these pretty good YouTube videos using a camera phone like I am right now. I don't know how you guys do it. Maybe I need to. Maybe you should be helping me. Thank you. So let's see here. I'm gonna set the phone down here real quick. What's up, mamas? There it is. And there it is, just like that. There it is. I had to step out, so had to cut my video a little bit short. Had to go pick up my son from school a little unexpectedly. Ended up going with a 2-hour tumble in the Frankfurt Arsenal wet tumbler, stainless steel, pins, Dawn dish soap, and just a tiny bit of lemon shine. These are the casings, the black casings from earlier. I'm still going to rinse them off a little bit, but wow, look at that. Inside and outside. I'm going to go rinse them off real quick with some water, get those last little suds off of them. We'll start drying them off and we'll get a good look at them here in just a little bit. Here it is, fellas. I've laid these out on a towel, spread them out, kind of dried them up a little bit. I've picked up a couple, more than a couple, and I'm trying to figure out or see if I can find a difference between any of these, because if you recall correctly, I had some that were very clean that I had just finished reloading and shot and picked up, and I had some that were just, well, most of them were just completely black, and I want to say there was probably 20 that I loaded myself and shot yesterday and picked up. So there's probably about 20 clean cases to begin with here in total, and right now I'm trying one of those goddamn 380s. Trying to see if I can spot any of the black ones that just don't look as good as some of the ones that were already clean, but I gotta tell you, I'm not seeing any. It's impossible to tell which of these were black from being out there for 5 years and which of these were cleaned recently. They all just look very, very clean. You feeling better? You better not go find any studs. You're too young for that, little girl. Give me that. Alright, time to dry them. As you can see, this is why I am completely sold on wet tumbling. Hope you guys enjoyed it.